The wheel is now about to spin in your favor. You're going to be lucky. You're going to be abundant. Yeah, you're going to be blessed. And this person has no idea. They don't see this coming, is what I'm getting. Now, I'm also getting that you could be attracting an emperor person, man or woman. Someone that is really going to step up for you in ways that this unserious player energy, this childish person, didn't want to step up for you. They didn't want to show up for you properly, and so someone else is stepping right over them, over their lifeless body is what I'm getting, because they are going to be getting hit left and right with karma. Besides, they never really showed up for their children, or they never really stepped up for you. They didn't show you that they were serious at all. Some of them are not fathers, but you just don't want them in your life anymore. Like, why would you? They're a teenager in an adult's body. They're a child in an adult's body. Do you want to be their mother or their father? I don't think so. So you don't want that. Yeah, they're angry at themselves, and they knew. The High Priestess card lets me know that they knew this was going to happen. Their intuition was screaming at them. If you don't get it together, they're going to find someone else. If you don't step up as a father, they're going to find someone else. They knew this was going to happen, and that's why they're so frustrated, so mad at themselves. They had a feeling this was going to happen. They had a feeling you would get what you wanted. They had a feeling someone else would come around to offer you everything that you wanted with them. Yeah, so this is kind of definitely validating for those of you that they ran off to be with someone else. So they may have done that as a game. You know, they definitely played around and acted like they didn't want to be with you. They're now giving that to someone else. They wanted you to be stressed. They wanted you to feel like shit, and they wanted you to be jealous. Why? Because they wanted you to fight for them. They wanted you to chase them. I knew exactly what I was doing. Playing dumb, good actor, games and manipulation. I want it all. Selfish, having my cake and eating it too. Exactly. Like I said, they were being emotionally abusive towards you. And they knew what they were doing. So they try to act nonchalant. They try to act innocent, like they don't know what you're talking about. They didn't do anything wrong, or they weren't doing it on purpose. I don't know what you're talking about. They are lying. They know exactly what they were doing, and it was very intentional. It was a game. It was manipulation, and it's emotional abuse. Scorpio, welcome to your reading. Please keep in mind that these are general, so not all of the messages will resonate to a T. Now we're going to get started on your channeled message. Scorpio, for you, I saw two little scorpions playing in the playground. Now, I don't know exactly what this is called, but it's a little wheel that kids go on and then someone spins it. So there was that, and one of the little scorpions was like, hey, let's play. So one of them jumped onto this thing, and there was someone else that was spinning it, okay? I don't know if they are both children, but I know that there's two people, okay? At first, it seemed like there's two kids wanting to play in the playground, but then when they're spinning, it kind of feels like one of you is an adult, or one of you is older, or one of you is a person and the other's smaller, something like that. So one of you is spinning the other, and I see that the little one that's in the wheel is going faster, faster. So they start spinning, you know, this little guy faster and faster. And I'm getting a feeling of fun and games. So by doing this, something about fun and games. And I see multiple things happening to this little guy. It's like at first, this little guy almost nearly falls out, like he flies out of the whole wheel. And then there was another time where they let go of the railing that they were holding on to, and then he just started bashing himself inside the wheel. So this little guy is bashing themselves, they're hitting the railing, and then they're hitting the other side, and this person is getting goose eggs on their head, goose eggs on their back. They're just getting beat up in this, you know, wheel. So when the wheel stops spinning, I see that this little guy inside is completely totaled. Like they're out cold. I see them kind of almost falling out as the wheel stops spinning and their hand drops out. Now, when their hand drops out, I see like a wedding ring or a ring kind of falling out of their hand and rolling down the hill. And as this ring rolls down the hill, I see someone picking up the ring and using it to propose to someone else, which at first I'm like, wait, is this the person that was spinning the wheel for them? Which it could be. It's giving me that vibe that maybe this someone's proposing to that person that was spinning the wheel for this little guy, or it could be someone completely different, but that was the vibe I was getting. I did question it. I'm like, wait a second, is this the person that was spinning it? So as this person proposes, they walk off as a couple, and one of them is putting their head on the other's shoulder, like just very lovingly. And I get this feeling of a parent and child dynamic, because it's almost like as this person was playing around, fun and games, it's almost as if you could be the parent in the situation, or you were the older one, you were the one spinning the wheel. They may have been thinking that they were playing with you. They may have been thinking that they were playing a game with you, but it's like the whole time you were in control, or you were an innocent bystander just going along with it, and they were not being safe. And I feel like when this person gets beat up in this wheel, it's giving me a vibe of karma. Like I do feel like this is karma beating this person up. And I don't know if you recall me talking about how they were just banging themselves inside the wheel, but that almost goes against the laws of physics, because I don't know if you remember those wheel things, but it's kind of impossible for that to happen. You know, you don't go flying from side to side hitting the rails. You kind of get glued to the side as the gravity is kind of pulling you. So that's not really even possible. So I'm getting a feeling of like karma is hitting this person so bad, and it's very unexplainable how karma is hitting them. It goes against what should happen. There's something about karma getting them, and it may even go against what is natural, or it may go against, I don't know, what is logical. It makes no logical sense how karma is getting them left and right, but that's how you know it's karma. It's some otherworldly force that is literally, you know, punishing them. Now, there's something about you being in control. This whole time this person was playing games. They thought they were playing with you. But there's something about something falling out of their hand, like an opportunity maybe to be with you, falls right out of their hand, and it's like someone else picks it up and uses it. So somebody else might use this person's downfall, or they might use this person's mistakes, or use this person's sabotaging ways or their failure to take advantage, step in, and kind of propose or get commitment from you. I'm not getting opportunistic vibes. It's just like this is how the cookie crumbles is what I'm hearing. This is how it works. Like if this person was playing games the whole time, then they're going to lose an opportunity with you. And I see someone else just stepping right over and just picking it up. I'm like, oh, well, you know, this person's not going to be needing this. I'm going to use this. I would like to be with this person. So that's kind of what I'm getting for you. It's very interesting. We're going to get started. All right, Scorpio, this reading is fun. It's definitely fun, I feel. So let's get started. Awareness. It says live in the moment, be conscious of your thoughts, look for a sign and guidance. Perfect. So you've had awareness this whole entire time of what this person was trying to do. Their little stupid game. They thought it was fun and games. They weren't taking it seriously. Maybe they thought they were making you do all the work because you were the one spinning it for them, but you actually had more control than they thought. You were always aware of what was going on. That's why I was getting parent and child dynamic. Like you were the parent in the situation and they were acting like a child. Do you want to be with a child? I don't think so. So I feel like you were aware the whole time of what was going on, and you may have been aware of what was going to happen. You know, long-term consequences. If I do sound a little stuffy, I do apologize, you guys. I'm having really bad allergies today, so I have to try and clear my nose when I can. And then we have a new start is coming with the new moon, and it was in reverse. So that indicates that there is no new start coming for someone else. You have a new start coming, but someone else may have been hoping to have a new start with you, and that is not happening. That's not going to happen. Oh my goodness. It's like, what did you think was going to happen? So let's get started. So starting off the reading, we do have the Four of Wands and the Hierophant. So we have a beautiful, stable energy, stability in the home. We have a family unit, maybe a stable relationship. Yeah, children, family, marriage with the commitment card next to that. So I'm getting that there was potential to have this with this person. This was literally on the table for them. Some of you have children with this person. You could have had the potential to have a very beautiful, loving relationship, commitment, and a family with them. Especially if you had children with this person. Some of you didn't have children, but you could have had this with them. Maybe you did have somewhat of a relationship with them, but I'm getting that they didn't take it seriously. I feel like they stressed you out. If you were with them, you were committed to them, they put a lot of burden on your plate. And some of you, they did not get to this point. They did not take you seriously. They did not take this beautiful, what was on the table being offered to them. They didn't take it seriously. And they burdened you and they stressed you out in the past with this immaturity that they brought. They acted like a child. They were playing childish games. Some of them wanted to explore their options. They didn't want to get serious. They didn't want to commit. And they put a lot of burden in your life. They stressed you out with this behavior, being a freaking child. Now, present moment, or some of you, this is the future, I do see you guys getting into something very committed and very serious. Like I said, someone is going to be stepping over them and, you know, coming in to offer you the commitment that you want. Some of you will be getting married to this new person. You will be having a family with them, or you already have children. And this person is someone serious and committed, like what you need. And then what I see happening is this person becoming very guilty and very burdened. Not only that, but jealous. Feeling jealous over you. Feeling very weighed down and stressed by this. The fact that you've moved on. The fact that you're getting married. You're settling down with someone new. They're very bothered by this. And I do feel that they're very guilty for their immaturity. These stupid games that they were playing, or the way they treated you in this connection, not wanting to settle down, not wanting to be serious, wanting to go off and explore their options. They're going to be feeling very guilty and weighed down by this. So I'm getting a story of karma. This person is going to get their karma. You know, they did not want to take this opportunity, or they wanted to show you that they were immature and not worthy. So I'm seeing in the past, or some of you, this could be happening now, maybe this is the recent past, they came in to this connection with Knight of Wands energy. Like they could have had this with you, and look how they acted. They acted like a teenager. They acted like they were unstable. They couldn't make up their mind. They only wanted to come around for the fun times and not be serious. They would come and then they would go, and they would come and then they would go. They didn't want to settle down. They kept showing you that they were a player. They wanted to sleep around and date around and have fun. They basically showed you that they were unreliable. Okay, they were not secure within themselves, and they had nothing to offer. They could not bring stability in. So they came and they went. Maybe they only came for visits. If you have children, then they left. They never wanted to take this family or this relationship or the possibility of having that kind of future with you seriously. They could have been hooking up with other people. They could have wanted to sleep around, date around, stuff like that. And I see that they kept themselves away from you on purpose. So they acted like they were busy for you, too busy. They acted like they had better things to do. They wanted to run off and party and do what they wanted to do. And they purposely kept themselves away. Like this person, they're hanging, but they have their hands free. They even have one of their legs free. They can untie themselves if they choose to. This is a choice to do this. So they chose to keep themselves stuck in this player lifestyle. They chose to keep themselves away from you and act like they were tied up all the time and they couldn't be there for you and they couldn't be reliable. You couldn't count on this person. And they did it on purpose. Now I'm getting that they thought this was going to make you chase them. They thought that this was going to make you fight for them. They really did think that if they acted uninterested and acted unserious about you and non-committal and they kept themselves away, that you would fight harder for them. You would put in more work to get them. Wow. Very immature. This person, they kind of are juvenile, okay? And I'm sure that you've already realized that about this person. I don't know how old they are, but they definitely act like they are much younger than their age. They definitely have a mindset and a mentality of someone who's much younger than their age. It's like that, like I said in the channel message, like they thought they were taking you for a joyride, let's play. They wanted you to push them faster and faster, and you were doing all the work. And maybe that was a game to them, but the whole time you were in control. They didn't realize that they were not in control. You were in control. So I'm seeing that they also maybe breadcrumbed you, okay? They didn't offer you much. They may have acted very nonchalant with you. You know, maybe keeping things practical, like not really showing you their emotions, not really offering emotions, just offering practical gestures, practical communication. Like I said, nonchalant. And it's crazy because above we have the Four of Wands and the Hierophant. You were somebody that was offering them family, commitment, marriage, security, stability. And they did not want to act like they wanted it. They were showing you the Knight of Wands. They were showing you the Page of Pentacles. Oh, I have other things to do. I'm not serious about this, or I don't care for this. I don't have those emotions for you, as they kept themselves away on purpose. They breadcrumbed you, or they didn't show their emotions. They kept it very small. And the whole time they were doing this with secret motives, secret intentions. Like the moon is secret motives, secret feelings, secret intentions, secrets and things being hidden away, or things happening behind the scenes, things that are hidden. So they definitely had hidden intentions across from here. Like we do have the Page of Wands above it. So immaturity, childish behavior, jealousy, conflict, drama, competition, dating around, playing around, not being serious, with hidden intentions and motives. And across from that, we do have the Two of Swords. So in the center of the spread, there is a lot of significance around someone being in denial, someone not seeing things clearly, someone choosing to ignore the truth. This person did not want to face the truth about their behavior. They did not want to admit to themselves or accept what was going to happen. They weren't seeing their behavior, and they weren't seeing what was about to happen in the future. They weren't seeing the consequences of their actions. They didn't want to admit it to themselves, and they didn't want to see it. They were in denial. This is all happening because this person was in denial. They were in denial. They thought you were going to fight for them. You were going to chase them. You were going to put more work into them. Some of them were even in denial that they needed to fight for you. Like they were the ones that needed to fight for you. They needed to prove themselves to you, and they were in denial of that. They thought it was the other way around. Oh my God. This person is, yeah, they're stunted. They are stunted emotionally in their development. They could have like disabilities, or they could be like, something happened to them in their childhood that made them stuck at a certain age. It could be trauma. Maybe they just never grew up. There's something very immature. Like maybe they're involved in partying and drinking, and that's why they're so emotionally stunted. Because when you partake in drugs and alcohol and partying, it stunts you. You stay stuck at that age while everybody else grows up and matures and, experiences things, and you don't learn because you're stuck in these party types of lifestyles. Some of them are involved in a party lifestyle. So this person has not grown up, and it's like with the moon here, what was hidden behind the scenes is that they actually have no power over the situation. They have no power over you. They have no influence over you because they are a child. They did show you that. They showed you that they were immature and childish. And so why would they have any power over you? You're the more mature one. You're the more stable one. You're the one ready for commitment. Some of you had children with them and they're still acting like a child, and they did not want to come through or be serious or commit or show that they are reliable for their own children. That's if you have children, okay? Some of you, maybe you were married to them even, and they acted like this. They wanted to go off and explore options and cheat and play around and not commit. So they were truly in denial of the power that they had over you. They were truly in denial of what was going to happen if they continued on this path. They were in denial of all of this. They may have breadcrumbed you as well, kept things very practical. They may have even gotten into a relationship. Some of you, they went off to give someone else what they knew they should have given you. And they gave it to someone else, and they acted like they didn't care about you or they didn't have those feelings. They kept it practical with you. Maybe they tried to do this to stress you out and make you jealous over them. Like there's definitely just a lot of stupidity here and immature games that they were playing. There was definitely a lot of hidden motives and hidden intentions behind the games that they were playing. Yeah, they thought you were going to come in and chase them and fight for them and prove yourself to them if they did all of this. Some of them got into relationships with other people. Others of them cheated on you while they were committed to you. And some of you, they could have had kids with you and they could have settled down and had something beautiful and serious. And they chose, nah, I don't want to settle down. But they were only doing it to stress you out, make you jealous, make you compete, and make you fight for them. So that to me, it shows me that they are actually invested in you. They actually did love you and wanted something with you, but they did not want to do it in the right way. They wanted to have power over you. They wanted you to chase and be obsessed and stressed and jealous over them. That's how they wanted to get you. So they were not seeing things clearly, and they were in denial of, I guess, karma, things working out in the future for you, you getting what you want in the future, and even their future. They were in denial of their own future. Some of them always felt like they were meant to be with you. Some of them, they could have thought that many times, like this feels meant to be. They feel like they're supposed to be with you. Maybe they had children with you and they felt like this is meant to be, but they chose to ignore it with this in the center. They chose to blindfold themselves and ignore their intuition and ignore the signs. They didn't want to accept that. They didn't want to admit it to themselves. Delusional energy here. Delulu. They may have been in denial of what was about to happen in the future. That you were eventually going to get what you wanted. You were eventually going to get the commitment you wanted. If it's not with them, someone else is going to give it to you. And they were in denial of that. Now, present moment, or some of you, it's the future. I do see that they have no idea what's happening. So you may be keeping things hidden. You may not be, you may not have them in your life anymore. You may have shut them out. They don't know what's going on in your life because you're keeping it hidden. And what's hidden from them is that there is an emperor energy coming forward, stepping up for you. Some of you have children and you want a father figure. You want your children to have a father figure. Or some of you are masculine and you could be stepping up as a father or stepping up as a father figure. If there's no children involved, you could just be stepping up as a man and coming into someone's life, coming in to give them a commitment because someone else would not give that to you. And some of you are women, okay? Most of you will be women. You're going to be attracting an emperor person. Okay, this could also be you, man or woman. You could be stepping into your power and having control over your life. And that's what's hidden from them. Is like they really had no idea how in control you actually are of yourself, how much power and strength and resilience you actually have. They thought that it was going to be easy to stress you out and make you jealous and make you fight for them. But you were in control this whole time. You have a lot of power and strength behind you as the emperor, man or woman. And you stepped into your power and you got control over your life back. And what I'm seeing is that because of this energy, because you stepped into your power and you got control of your life back, the wheel is now about to spin in your favor. Everything's about to turn out very splendidly for you. You're going to be lucky. You're going to be abundant. Yeah, you're going to be blessed. And this person has no idea. They don't see this coming, is what I'm getting. Now, I'm also getting that you could be attracting an emperor person, man or woman. Someone that is really going to step up for you in ways that this unserious player energy, this childish person, didn't want to step up for you. They didn't want to show up for you properly, and so someone else is stepping right over them, over their lifeless body is what I'm getting, because they are going to be getting hit left and right with karma. So while you're going to be elevating and while you attract this new person into your life, or while you step into your boss energy and you get abundance and luck and blessings, this person is going to be hit left and right with karma. It's universe's way of distracting this person and keeping them away from you, because you need time to come into this. You need time to step into your boss energy, get control of your life back, and you need time to meet this new person. So you're keeping it hidden while you meet this new person. This new person is really going to step up for you. Some of you, it's a father figure, someone who is a real father figure, stepping up for you, coming in, and you're going to be settling down with this person. I see you getting going into a family-like energy with them, maybe moving in together, getting married. This person may propose to you, or it's just a very, very serious type of commitment that can lead to family and marriage. Wonderful. I love this for you. So this person has no idea what's happening, but I do see what's going to end up happening is this person is going to be in a lot of regret. A lot of regret. You know, and while they were doing this to you and playing around and not being serious, they were in denial of that, of the fact that they were going to be in a lot of regret in the future. They were in denial that if they did not fight for you in the future, they were going to be in a lot of remorse and regret, a lot of grief, a lot of loss for this person. Losing you is a huge loss to this person. So, you know, they were obviously getting the signs. You need to fight for this person. You need to prove yourself to them. You need to show them, not the other way around. If you don't do this in the future, you're going to regret it. And they didn't listen. You know, some of them in the center here, we have the hangman keeping themselves stuck. They could have been keeping themselves stuck in a player mentality, an immature mentality, mindset, lifestyle, behavior, and they were in denial of their own stubbornness and their own pride and their own control issues. They may have very well had control issues, pride, stubbornness. Oh, I want all the control. This is how I'm going to have control over this person. No. You were not seeing things clearly, buddy, okay? So, yeah, they're going to get a rude awakening. And some of them, they really want to have a new start with you. They are hoping for that, but they're not going to get it. It was in reverse. They're not going to get a new start with you. It's going to be given to someone else. This beautiful opportunity that was for them, They wanted to play around with it, and they gambled with it, and they lost it. Okay, it's literally falling right out of their hand, and it's rolling down serendipity. Someone else is going to find it, and they're going to pick it up, and they're going to make use of it right away. So someone else is going to see your worth and your value, and they are not going to hesitate. They're coming right in. Now, in the outcome, we have the Nine of Wands. So a lot of burden, feeling defensive, feeling wounded, feeling paranoid, feeling hurt. Because you've shut them out. Like now they are out in the cold. Some of them are struggling financially as well. They've lost everything. They're losing their finances. Maybe you shut them out. You don't want them around. You threw them out of the house. You don't let them come see the kids because they're toxic and they're unreliable and they bring no stability. That's not something that you want for children. So they could be into like partying and drugs and sleeping around, and they never show up for their children. So you may have shut the door on that. Okay, you may have shut them out of your life. You may have blocked them. You may have ghosted them. You don't want them in your life. Point blank. You're done. And this person is now in their head, or they're going to be in their head, panicking, ruminating, trapped with anxiety, because you are coming into happiness and positive outcome. Some of you, this could be happening around the summertime. So it could be summer of 2025. You're really going to start to blossom into this new life, this new timeline. And this person is going to be freaking out. They won't be able to think straight. They won't be able to focus on anything that they're doing because they feel some type of way. Like you are done. You shut them out. You could have blocked them on everything. And now they're freaking out because you're happy with someone else. Wow. Yeah, this person was really just in denial. They thought this was one big game and they gambled with you, and now it's being given to someone else. All right, so let's get started and look at external energies for you. External energies for the collective of Scorpio, dealing with Scorpio, or collective. We have the Five of Cups, remorse, loss, regret, sadness. Yeah, someone is going to be in a lot of sadness, loss, and remorse, and regret. I do see this person crying, okay? They are going to be having a pity party, crying and mourning the loss of you. The Emperor, look at that. So there's definitely a strong male figure coming in for those of you that are women. And some of you are masculine. You are going to be stepping up and taking control of your life back and maybe committing to someone else. Because some of you as males want to be fathers. You want to have a family. You want to have something serious and committed. You want to be married. So you're taking your power back and you're giving it to someone else. And some of you are female. You're going to be attracting a real father figure into your life, or someone who's ready for that. Ready to actually settle down and have a family. Because that's clearly something that you want. Or you want to be married and committed. You're attracting someone that's going to give that to you. And I see that if this person, for those of you that are women, was a father figure, a baby daddy, they are really going to have a lot of regrets not stepping up for you. They're going to regret not being the father figure that they should have been. They're going to regret not stepping up for their children. They're going to regret not stepping up for you, not being serious for you. Because you're kicking them out of your lives, okay? You know, an inconsistent father and someone who has toxic energy around them, that drinks, that parties, that can't be trusted. Like if they do this, then they're not going to be around good people. They could be involved in a life of crime and drugs and weapons and gangs and whatever else. Maybe they sleep around and they have like all these different partners, and I don't know, like, do you want that around your children? Do you want your children to grow up watching that? I don't think so. So, you know, you're doing the right thing. You're shutting this person out for their own good. Besides, they never really showed up for their children, or they never really stepped up for you. They didn't show you that they were serious at all. Some of them are not fathers, but you just don't want them in your life anymore. Like, why would you? They're a teenager in an adult's body. They're a child in an adult's body. Do you want to be their mother or their father? I don't think so. So you don't want that. So they're going to be in a lot of regrets, not stepping up for you, not showing up for their children or their family, because now you have someone else taking their place. You are replacing them with someone better, someone more capable, someone who's serious, male or female. The Five of Wands, they're going to be very upset, very frustrated, very angry, very conflicted about this. Yeah, look at this. They are kicking themselves. They knew that they should have been this Emperor energy for you. They knew what they needed to do. If they had children, they knew they needed to step up as a father. They knew they needed to do what they needed to do. And they didn't do it. They wanted to act like a child, a teenager, run off and sleep around and party. And now they're in a lot of inner conflict because they didn't do what they were supposed to do. If there's no children, they just knew that they were supposed to step up for you. You wanted someone serious. You wanted someone that you could raise a family with, settle down with. And they did not do it. So they're in a lot of regret, and they're really pissed off at themselves. They're angry at themselves. They're angry, they're jealous, they're conflicted, they're stressed. They're full of anxiety. They're really going to be going through it. Especially since they see this new partner in your life. Man or woman, it doesn't matter. This person takes control. They take action. They're confident. They're independent. They're serious. There's Aries placements here for some of you. This is also the card of Taurus. So there could be Aries and Taurus placements in the picture here, somewhere with you or them, or your new person. Yeah, they're angry at themselves, and they knew. The High Priestess card lets me know that they knew this was going to happen. Their intuition was screaming at them. If you don't get it together, they're going to find someone else. If you don't step up as a father, they're going to find someone else. They knew this was going to happen, but they chose to ignore it. They wanted to be delusional, delulu. They wanted to not face the truth. They wanted to be in denial. Oh no, I'm going to act like this. I'm going to show them I'm not serious. I'm going to waste their time and play them and sleep around and party and not show up for my children. And they're going to come fighting for me. They're going to prove themselves to me. It's going to make them want me more, and they're going to put in more effort towards me. No, I don't know what kind of delusional alternate reality you live in, but that's not how this works. So maybe at first they thought you were on their level because in the channeled message, it came across as two children playing with each other. They may have literally thought like you were on their level, but you're not. You're much, much above them. Like, I don't know, this person is very emotionally stunted. They knew this was going to happen, and that's why they're so frustrated, so mad at themselves. They had a feeling this was going to happen. They had a feeling you would get what you wanted. They had a feeling someone else would come around to offer you everything that you wanted with them. Wow. So let's get actions and intentions. Actions and intentions. Actions. The Chariot. So they're going to come flying in. They're going to come in immediately trying to take action on you. Let's move things forward. Please don't do this. Come back to me, or don't be with this person. Like, they're going to take instant action. They're going to come flying towards you. Some of them may hop in their vehicle and they may come and visit you. So they may just show up. And intentions. What are their intentions? The Page of Cups, to apologize. You know, they want to apologize. Maybe they want to be friends. Okay, let's get some more information. What is this Page of Cups? The Temperance. So they want to apologize. And some of them may want to keep you around as a friend, especially if you do have kids together. They may want to apologize and have things be cordial between you. They want peace. They want balance. Okay? Some of them may want to be your friend and they might want to still be in your life. Okay? Because they just want things to be okay between you. Let's get some more information. The Four of Pentacles. Yeah, they don't want to lose you. They want to keep you in their life any way that they can. So, yeah, they're very attached to you. So they may, if you are committed to someone else and you're settling down and you're having a family and you're getting married, they may want to be in your life any way they can. They may want to keep things cordial with you. They may want to stay in your life as a friend. Or if you have children, they're going to try to apologize, you know, keep things cordial, maybe stay friends with you because they don't want to lose you. Okay, they're trying to keep you. And the Four of Swords, so they want to get out of separation with you. So they're going to come flying in, trying to be in your life when they find out that you're moving on. They're going to apologize. They're going to want to keep things cordial. They're going to want to try and be your friend if they can, because they just want to get out of separation with you. So it is going to make this person take action towards you, but it looks like it's too late. All right, you guys? Let's take a look at damage confessions from this person. Damage confessions for this external person. You're my obsession, baby. So this person has always been obsessed with you, and they are very obsessed with you in the present. Especially when you move on, I feel like they're not going to be able to forgive themselves because they saw this coming. They had a feeling this was going to happen, and yet they didn't listen to it. And now they're going to be very obsessed with you. I do see that they're very stressed, they're very burdened, they're very weighed down, and they're very jealous by this commitment and this family life that you have with this new person. You're too good for someone like me. Yeah, so they didn't feel worthy of you. Maybe that's why they played games in the first place. They felt like they needed to have power over you because they could sense that you already had too much power, too much worth, too much value. You know, I feel like this person is used to people like them, people who are not serious, people who are into that same lifestyle, people who are very lost in life. People who have like basically nothing to offer. Games, immaturity, maybe people who are insecure and jealous and childish. Maybe that's who they're used to being with, and you're not that. You're coming up as Emperor energy, male or female. You're very dominant. You're very secure in yourself. You have healthy confidence. You're ambitious. You're responsible. You're commitment worthy. Like you just have all these boss-like traits about you, and they did not feel like they were up to par. So they played games. They thought it was going to work on someone like you, but they were wrong. It says, I can't stand the attention you get. It makes me feel small. Insecurities, jealousy, and fear of abandonment. So that's another thing for some of you. Maybe you get a lot of attention. It could be with your career. It could be in your friend group. Maybe you're popular online. Maybe you have lots of friends and family members around you. Maybe you're quite well known. Maybe you have a high position at work, in your career, in your field. And yeah, a lot of people know of you or know about you, or you have a lot of friends. Maybe you're very attractive because the Emperor has it all. So you could be very attractive as well. And this made them very insecure. It made them jealous. They are very childish. So they have immaturity around them. So they're jealous. They could be insecure. Yeah, they're not serious. They don't know how to be serious. They don't know what they want in life. So, and they could have had fear of abandonment. Maybe something happened to them in their childhood, like I said. Maybe they were abandoned in some way. And so now they abandon and they don't want to get serious to avoid that happening again. Maybe they abandon so that they don't get abandoned. There's that. It says, I avoid anyone that I could feel deeply for. It says triggers, fears of abandonment and betrayal, and pain of the past. Yeah, This very much validates what I just said. So they are very avoidant with their emotions. If they feel too deeply for someone, or someone triggers their insecurities and their fear of abandonment and betrayal and their childhood trauma, they avoid that person like the plague. You know? So they definitely did that here. Like, look at them. They acted like they weren't serious. They didn't want to stay. They kept themselves away from you right there. Like, that's avoidant behavior. And then they breadcrumbed you and they acted very nonchalant. Oh, I'm not serious. I don't have those feelings. It's just business. It's just transactional with us. We're just friends. So they may have friend zoned you or treated you like you're just a friend, like not serious about you. So that's why, okay, they definitely have some kind of abandonment wound from their childhood or betrayal traumas from their childhood. And you triggered them. It's an injustice for you to be alone. It says talking themselves up. You have so much to offer. Your ex is an idiot. I'm not like other girls or guys. Playing savior, and how are you single? So this is what this person could have done day one. They could have came towards you. They could have really talked themselves up like they were the man or they were the woman. You know, they have all these great qualities and traits. Maybe they even talked themselves up like your ex is an idiot. I would never do that to you, or I would never treat you that way. And then they just ended up showing you that they were like everybody else. Now, some of them may want to stay in your life as a friend and act like everything's fine, everything's all good, still acting nonchalant, and they may be waiting until you and this new partner break up so that they can make a move on you. If you ever do break up with your person, which I feel like it's very serious, but this person is hoping that if you break up with your person, they're going to come in as the friend and they're going to make a move on you and they're going to talk themselves up and, oh, your ex is an idiot. I would never do that to you. So that's their whole plan. They kind of want to be a third party in your relationship. They kind of do. So just be aware of that. And it says, I don't know how to love you. Yeah. This person was never really equipped with the right tools in life. I do feel that it has to do with their childhood. They're very emotionally stunted. They never grew up. And, you know, they could struggle with some other types of issues. Like I said, maybe it's a disability. Maybe it's a delay that they have. Maybe it's something that keeps them very young inside. Okay, they don't know how to love you properly. They just were never shown the proper way how to love somebody. So maybe this person was abandoned in their childhood by their parents in some way. Like they could have very well lived with their parents, but their parents could have not been there for them emotionally, mentally, maybe for their mental health. They didn't care. Okay, two parents in survival mode or one parent in survival mode. Maybe the other parent left. They don't know how to love you. They were never shown the proper way. And it's very sad, actually, now that we're like uncovering all of this. It's very sad. I feel bad for them. Stressed over you. Yeah, this person is definitely very stressed, very burdened, very guilty. They're very jealous. They're frustrated. They're angry at themselves because they knew this was going to happen. They saw it coming, but they chose to ignore it. They wanted to, you know, lie to themselves about their behavior, lie to themselves about the karma, lie to themselves about the consequences to their actions. Anything to make you feel like I'm moving on. Are you sad? Yeah, so this is kind of definitely validating for those of you that they ran off to be with someone else. So they may have done that as a game. You know, they definitely played around and acted like they didn't want to be with you. They're now giving that to someone else. They wanted you to be stressed. They wanted you to feel like shit, and they wanted you to be jealous. Why? Because they wanted you to fight for them. They wanted you to chase them. So they actually really wanted you, but they went around about it in the wrong way. You know, they wanted to emotionally abuse you. That is very emotionally abusive. Doing anything that is intentional over and over and over again, that is designed to hurt someone, stress someone out, screw with their mind, screw with their heart, their emotions, fuck with their mind, that is emotional abuse. So you don't deserve that, and I'm glad you shut them out of your life. That is not okay to do to someone. Let's get one more. I knew exactly what I was doing. Playing dumb, good actor, games and manipulation. I want it all. Selfish, having my cake and eating it too. Exactly. Like I said, they were being emotionally abusive towards you. And they knew what they were doing. So they try to act nonchalant. They try to act innocent, like they don't know what you're talking about. They didn't do anything wrong, or they weren't doing it on purpose. I don't know what you're talking about. They are lying. They know exactly what they were doing, and it was very intentional. It was a game. It was manipulation, and it's emotional abuse. Okay, so I want you to really think about that and realize that what this person was doing is emotional abuse. Abuse is abuse. It doesn't matter what kind of abuse. That's toxic. You don't need to deal with that. Okay, very selfish, wanting their cake and eating it too. So they knew what they were doing. Don't let them fool you. Don't let them gaslight you. They knew what they were doing. It was very intentional. So now let's take a look at independent energy. Oh, and so if you guys like these green cards that I use on my channel, this is the finished product. Okay, this is called Damaged Confessions. It is an oracle deck that I designed, and it is designed to navigate toxicity within connections. It's very about human psychology, okay, the subconscious, toxic behaviors, toxic thoughts, toxic intentions that they may have. This is what it looks like. So if you're interested in that, I do sell it on my website, www.𝕯𝖗𝖆𝖊𝖘𝑘. You can also get it on Etsy. And this is just my prototype. So if you're wondering why there may be like typos on this, this is not the finished product. This is just my promo deck, the very first raw copy that I made. And let's get started. Let's get your independent energy. We have the Knight of Cups. So this is somebody coming in to express emotions to you. This could be a new person, and this could be your ex. We have the Six of Wands. So success and victory in the public eye. So I'm getting that this is a new love offer that is coming into you. Sometimes this can be a proposal. So you may get some kind of emotional proposal from somebody new. You may get a love offer from somebody new, and I do see you making it public, and this is victory for you. Finally, attracting the love offer that you want, attracting the person that you've been wanting. Someone that is more suitable and on your level. Someone who's ready to have the same things as you. So this is a huge win for you. This is a huge victory for you. And you will be making it public. I do see that. We have the Six of Swords, so moving past things. I feel that you're going to be getting over the past. This victory, this win, this blessing, this winning season that you're coming into, it's definitely going to help you move on from the past. It's going to help you get over any heartache, any betrayal, any abandonment, anything else, like any hurt that you sustained from this other person. Okay? And we have the Hanged Man. Yeah, anything that you were stuck on in the past, you're going to be getting over it because of this win, this person coming in. All right, now I also see an ex-person coming in to express how they feel, and they want to move past things with you, and they're stuck on you. There's that. Some of you, this new person that you may be committing to, this person could be someone that you already know. This person could be someone that you already have history with for some of you. If that is the case, this person will be coming in to express emotions, and I see that this is exactly what you want. This is victory for you. Someone is going to come in to move past things with you because they're very stuck on you. Okay? So that's for some of you. A lot of you this will just be a brand new person, okay? But sometimes we have history with new people. And Yeah, so there's that. We have the Eight of Pentacles. So someone coming in to do the work. Someone is putting work into this. They are stuck on you, so they want to fix things. So they're willing to put in the work. So that could be the new person. And some of you, it's the ex. We have an energy of someone not wanting to be apart from you. Someone not wanting to be independent of you. Someone not wanting to be single anymore. So this could even be the new person. It could be someone that you already know. You have history with them. They're coming in to do the work. They don't want to be apart from you. They don't want to be single anymore. They're ready to commit. They're ready to be the person that you need and want. So they want to move past things. They've been very stuck on you. And others of you, it's a new person that's going to be putting in the work. And you don't want to be single anymore. They don't want to be single anymore. And you guys are going to commit and build together. And when you do that, I do see this ex really wanting to fix things, really wanting to be in your life any way that they can, trying to hang on to you, very stuck on you. And the Eight of Wands. So things may be moving very quickly with this new person because they're actually putting in the work. They don't want to be single. You don't want to be single. You may move quite fast with them, and some of you might move fast with them because you already have history with the new person. Okay? Maybe there was some kind of a break with this new person. They're going to come back. They want to work things out with you, and they want to commit. So things may seem like they're moving fast, but it may have not been fast, okay? You may have history with this new person. And some of you, you don't have history with them. It may just look like you're moving very fast. But some of you, it's because you're ready for that. You're ready to commit. You're ready for something serious. You're ready for marriage. You're ready for family life. So yeah, you may be talking to somebody. You may be talking about the future plans. And look at you, the Queen of Cups. So here you are in your feelings, falling in love with someone new. You're talking about the future. You're making plans. And neither of you want to be single anymore. So you're ready for that next step in life. And look at that, the Sun. Happy outcome. Okay? You now have clarity of the past. You now have clarity of this other person. You're going to get clarity that they are still hung up on you because they're going to come rushing in when they see you moving on. But you already have clarity of the past. You've moved past it. You're not stuck on it anymore. And this new person coming in to commit to you and do the work is helping you with that. They're helping you release the past. You now have clarity. You see things clearly. And so does this ex. They wanted to be in denial, but they can't deny the truth any longer. Now they see the truth. Okay? So awesome. Now let's get some blessings from the blessings deck. Blessings for my collective of Scorpio. We have youthful spirit. Look at that. Less stress, more fun, connecting to children, playful energies, youthful joy returns into your life, happier and carefree. Wow. It's funny because I do feel like this ex was kind of very childish. They had this youthful energy around them, but it was to their own detriment. Like, they have fucked up their whole chances with you, their whole future with you because of this energy. But I feel like you're going to be able to be in this energy now. Now you're going to be playful. You're going to feel youthful. So, and you're going to be in a lot less stress. So I see better times up ahead for you. And connecting to children, youthful joy returning into your life. So I'm getting that this new person could be someone that you feel very goofy with, you feel very playful with, you feel very carefree with. Yeah, it's like they're bringing a lot of positivity into your life. It's a very childlike type of connection and energy that you're going to be stepping into because you're happier and you're carefree. We have gifted offspring. Wow, there's definitely children here. There's definitely family here. So if you don't already have children, this is definitely someone that you can procreate with and have children with, if that's something that you want. It says gifted offspring. It says chosen, famous, helpful, take care of you, educated, successful, intelligent, and builder. So you may have children already, and you may find that you have very gifted children. You may not know it yet, but they may be coming into some kind of talent, skills, or gifts this lifetime, and they're going to be very gifted. Others of you will be having a gifted offspring with this new person, because it's strongly indicated here that you want to settle down. You want to have a family. You want to get married. This person wants the same things. So you may get together with this person and have children, and they're going to be very gifted. Very special children. Financial assistance. It says help paying off debts, donations, help investing, and help buying assets. Wow. So you may get some kind of financial assistance with this new partner and this new relationship, or it could be with your career. Could be something else. Okay, some of you are women. You're attracting a father figure. Someone who's going to step up for you and your children. And this person may be helping you out financially. You may buy assets together. This person may help you pay off debts. Or you may get some kind of financial assistance elsewhere. Okay, it will vary. Not all of these blessings are going to be for you, but it seems pretty, relative to the reading. All right, you guys, so that's beautiful. So that's your reading. I really hope that this resonated for you. And if it didn't, feel free to check your other signs. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe and hit the bell so you can get notified every time I post a new video. Thank you.